Hey everybody, this is Hedgehog, and this is my next Let's Play, or rather a side Let's Play. So 8-bit Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. So let's get started then. We will start at the Green Hill Zone, like how good Sonic the Hedgehog 1 games do. It is actually radically different from the 16-bit version of Sonic the Hedgehog. Mainly because there are no loops in it at all whatsoever. I don't think like the Master System could possibly handle it. But in later games like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Chaos, I've had the shuttle loop, the trademark shuttle loops in the game. But strangely this game doesn't. I'm just breezing through Act 1 here because I feel like it. What I feel like doing here is just grabbing the speed boots, backtracking quickly, getting the invincibility and then just playing through the level like this. And just keep jumping, otherwise you're going to fall into the pit spikes and you'll not get out. And that's Act 1 done in 45 seconds. And because I got over 50 rings, and the invincibility ended, because I got 50 rings, I got the exclamation point, which takes us to a special stage where I get the chance to get lives and continues in a really bizarre pinball style stage with the marshmallow thingies in a limited time. I think the first stage in the GameCube version had a ridiculous amount of time to get yourself some rings and stuff. I think it was like 2 minutes. And this you only got like 1 minute. I think there's one where you have like 45 seconds to do the level, but that's kind of basically just free falling downwards. So that's not really that much of a bother. And you'll probably notice that the rings I've just been collecting near the continue were spelled Sega. Now if you get the continue, you actually get bonus. You'll eventually get bonus multipliers when you beat special stages. But if you don't do it within the time limit, you get absolutely nothing. You don't even get the continue. I'm just gonna get the extra life here and panic a little because I'm running out of time. I can do it, don't worry. See, told you I could do it. You'll always get Robotnik though, who, like in 8-bit Sonic 2, you get nothing for. If you also like in 8-bit Sonic 2, if you get to ring bonus multiple of 10, you always get a ring that gives you 10 rings, an extra 10 rings. And if you've got 90, that's an extra life, and you get no ring bonus because you're on 0. Anyway, Green Hill Act 2, I believe, has exactly 98 rings in it, and a shield. I've played through this version of the game so many times, I can actually go through without losing this particular shield. But I've been test playing it like 2 or 3 times on the Wii Virtual Console, and there's some times I just can't even get past the 3rd level, and one time I actually got completely lost on the final area, and I just kept dying though. Yes, this game is actually available on the Virtual Console as the Master System version, rather than like on the GameCube. I think Gems Collection has it. I know Sonic Adventure Deluxe has it as one of the mini games. I think Gems Collection does, and here's where the first emerald is. Like in 8-bit Sonic 2, the emeralds are in varied locations in each zone, and there's 6 of them. I'm trying to remember what else this is on. I think it's available on Gems Collection. I'm sure it's available on Sonic Adventure DX because I've just been having a look at that to record something else, but to plan on that, yeah, I'm actually recording the Game Gear version, but there are reasons why I'm preferring the Master System version. Mainly because I was born and raised on the Master System game. And secondly, things are there are some radically different changes from both versions that I don't really like, and I find that, in my opinion, the GameCube version is inferior to the Master System version, but that's just me. There's Act 2 done, with all the rings, so that's not bad. You don't get a perfect bonus though, like you do in these 16-bit games. And here's special stage 2, which you've got again a minute for. I believe you can get an extra life icon here, and the bumpers here are the same ones like the Spring Yard zone and in other casino type zones. I actually quite like the special stage in this game because I'm actually quite a fan of the casino type levels in the 16-bit games. So there was the continue, by the way. But I generally like the pinball style levels in the 16-bit games, so I quite like these special stages. And there's the extra life. It's going to be a pain to get. And let's use the more of a pen. I just need to get my extra life from 100 rings, and I will make my way out. Actually, I will grab a ring just to show that you do get a bonus at the end of the. Oh crap! Can I make this? Just. I will hopefully not be doing those like close call like that one. As you notice, I've got like gained 200 points for each ring I'm getting now in the special stage because I've got 2 continues. Now here is Act 3, which is one of my main banes of the Game Gear version, which I will show in a minute. Let's just start the level, shall we? Now Act 3, there are no rings, there is usually spiked pits of death, and there is nearly always an extra life hidden somewhere. In Green Hill Zone you fall down the second pit and it's there. Now I'm going to pause it right here and I'm going to show you why I hate the Game Gear version of this boss. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so here I am at Green Hill Zone Act 3 for the Game Gear version. And why this is so easy, basically you can just jump and hit the button whilst you're just flying up in the air, taunting, saying haha you can't catch me. But in fact that we can, because of the Game Gear's inferior small screen. And because Sonic jumps so ridiculously high, you can jump and hit the button, which makes the Game Gear version so much easier in some areas than others. So anyway, back to the action. Okay, we're back with the action. Let's carry on, shall we? Now, unlike what I've just showed you in the Game Gear version, you can't actually jump high enough to hit him. You can apparently hit him, but it's pretty hard. And I remember the pattern from the last time I played this. Basically, he'll run around saying, "Hi, hi, you can't catch me," and then he'll drop down and try and kill you. You get a good 5 hits in though. He'll first drop on the left hand side, then the right hand side, and so on, but you only need to have him on the left hand side and the right hand side because you'll get him easily. 6, 7, 8. Eggman is done. And let's go through the emeralds in the capsule, shall we? Then we shall call that video. So next time on Let's Play 8-Bit Sonic the Hedgehog, we will go through the next zone, which I believe is Bridge Zone. Ciao.